All right, this is Filipino flow drills, part 1. We're working on Hubud first. At first, just reviewing the 6 angles. And so I'm working with Sensei Seth. I give him an angle 1. Angle 1 is a horizontal strike, but it could be anywhere between horizontal and the vertical. So anything in this quadrant counts as a number 1 and is deflected with the hand up, trying to make a true cross here with the arms at the wrist, then lifting at the elbow, and checking at the tricep. That's key, because if I only work the wrist, well, now the elbow's free to collapse in and strike me. And so as it comes in, I want to check that and here, and now he has nothing coming back. In fact, I have him. I could just walk right forward, I could strike, I could move behind him. And so, as he comes in with the number 1, 1, 2, 3, I'm on the outside. Okay, now number 2, angle 2, straight down vertically on the head. Notice the movement is now in and out. So I'm avoiding his strike with a backwards motion. If I wanted to lift it in, it leads into a pressing. So if we were to look at those two from this side, angle 1. In angle 1, the counter is a Jujigarami arm lock. Jujigarami arm lock. Countering here, checking here, coming in behind. It can kick and finish. I maintain cohesion with my partner as I lift him up. I strike again. So that's my number 1 flow. Don't have to do it fast. You can do it very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Lift him up. And we're right back in. Angle 2. It's coming up and down. I can jam that up into his face and then press him down into a pressing arm. Again, coming in behind, finishing, maintaining cohesion, and right back into the drill. Angle 3 is as though you were sticking a pencil into someone's ear. Now, of course, this could be anywhere from vertical here, vertical all the way down to the horizontal. We're playing this quadrant. Any strike with the backhand. Backhand strike. And again, leads itself into pressing arm perfectly. You could reverse, go take Aish. Oh, look, I'm into the Jujigarami series. I know where I am. We've already practiced that. Maintain cohesion, and we're in. We just went from a number 1 to a number 3. Number 4 is the punch. Check at the wrist, elbow, tricep, punch without pulling back. Theory of progression. It's always moving in. And at the advanced levels, 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes 2. So that as he punches, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, join, boom, until they're almost simultaneous. Keep flowing. Good, all right. Counter up the punch. You go press, into kote, into the juji, just like before. It's just a simple flow that keeps showing up. We come back and there's the punch again. Moving out of the way so he can't reach me. I'm fading back. That's my first defense, is the evasion. Then we go into elbow. Angle 5, close range. I want to put up a wall here. He bounced right off it. Lift at the forearm, check. Deliver your own elbow. Back and forth, again getting out of the way. Hi, couldn't reach me. Bam, now I'm back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't do too much of a counter on that one. Let's go right to angle 6. Stabbing. Wrist with a lower block, just karate lower block, 8 umbarai. Pivoting here at the elbow, lifting at the tricep. That opens the body for my own stab. I release his hand so he can counter. And again, there's an in and out here, a giving. So that if I didn't do anything, hopefully I could evade it just with that. And like with anything else, we can shortcut things. There's a simple parry stab instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Step on his foot. Now he's not moving back. Take that knife. Boom, stomp, bam, bam, boom. Right back up. Massive repetitions. That's the basic Hubud. Angles 1 to 6. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Break off and let's practice that. Right. All right, reviewing that first flow. 1, we're in the Jujigarami arm lock. I drive right through into the uppercut. I could strike here as I flow through, swimming with this hand, maintaining the lock against my body, lifting his elbow. You have to be real careful here that you don't hurt anybody, by the way, because if they run out of play in their shoulder, you're going to crank that shoulder, so don't do that. But right now I have him locked, and he still has a little bit of play. Now, his way out is to turn towards my back and straighten this arm. knowing that I'm going to prevent him from doing so. So as he strikes, and we go through a couple flows here, and of course there's all kinds of other stuff I could be doing here, right? And there is, and we put that in place so that he doesn't realize this one's coming, striking, boom, now I'm right here. Now I can come in behind his head, grab his jaw, and I'm grabbing the windpipe, or up underneath the jaw, whatever I get with my fingers, these two, the climbing fingers, I can support my own body weight, and I twist him right here. And then I can kick to that leg, take out his base of support, and if I'm careful, I can take him all the way to the ground, because I'm moving with him, so his shoulder doesn't get cranked here. Maintain cohesion as I unwrap, lift up, and then I know right where he is. I can practically do it all blindfolded. Let's try it, my eyes are closed. 1, 2, bam, 3, wrap, 4, take him down, lift him up, where's the strike? Boom, there it is. Oh, then you can go into all kinds of other fun things. And all kind of finish with different finishes. So it's neat that the Hubud series is just a skeleton that you can flesh out with so many different techniques. Techniques from judo. Whoa. I maintain my cohesion. Oh, maybe I'll strike him even while he's down here. We do a couple reps of Hubud on the ground and he gets up with no hands. Wow, very nice job. And then lead him into a pressing arm. Bring him right back and we're right back into Hubud. Massive repetitions, tons of technique. You could even throw in your karate. All right, so have some fun with it. Hubud's a never-ending drill. You can add anything onto it. It's like Legos for the martial arts. So there are tons of little paths, little branches that go off of this main path. But as long as you know the main path, you're going to see all of the main points, being that you're going to experience all of the main angles of attack. Number 2, number 3, 4, 5. There's not too many more ways, number 6, that somebody's going to attack you. I mean, there are other ways, but generally not too many. Now, you want to flow into any one of your skill sets from any of this. You don't want to be too constrained when you're free fighting. We're just, he can go into any one of these. Where's the opening? Can you surprise the guy, right? Get a little tricky. And try to put in a counter if you can, gently. Kote, boom, yep. He's letting me do this because I took the initiative. And when I let go, and now I feed, and he does something, I don't fight back. This part's not sparring. This part's for him to do his motions. Good, he let my arm go because he felt the linkage was too tight. My shoulder was gonna pop. He released it from his body. That was very safe. Nice job. Okay, cool. So there's all kinds of fun things that you can do in Hubud. You wanna play with all of them. Oh, there it is again. That flow is very useful. You can come right out of it. I don't need to finish it. Good. Kind of a punch. Different angles. Doesn't really matter. You can do all of this one-handed. Again, that's advanced. I don't want to show you all my secrets. But generally, anything that you can do with 2, you can do with 1 there. One of the exceptions is that elbow right here. When he throws the elbow, I can do it with 1 hand, but boy, your timing's got to be really good. Right into a flow. Boom. And back into Hubud. Cool, you never stop. Works your stamina, works all of your techniques, and it helps you in sparring and all of those other things. All right, work with your groups. Go ahead.